Do you want to know the secret to eliminating the fear of rebooking patients? Well, I'm going to show you, but first, my name is Tristan Bond. I'm the CEO of Practice Acceleration. And what we do is we help great healthcare professionals create thriving businesses with an emphasis on building a business that doesn't depend on you. All right, rebooking patients, it's a big deal. As a healthcare professional, you need to recommend the best treatment to help your patient. And as a business owner, you also need to fill your books. So there's a lot of pressure on you. It's no wonder that rebooking is the single biggest problem that holds practice owners back. It's because we have this fear of awkward conversations and we don't want to come across all salesy or pushy. Now, I totally get it. But because most people want to avoid the awkwardness of the perceived salesiness of a rebooking conversation, here's what happens in over 90% of practices in physical therapy, chiropractic, podiatry, dentistry, and every other type of health practice. Because of this fear of awkwardness and even fear of rejection, that's what it is, really. It's a fear of rejection. Here's what happens. Either you or your team do one of these things. Number one, you end up underbooking your patient so you can play it safe. Or number two, you book your patient based on the amount of rapport that you feel. This is really common. If you feel you have rapport, you book properly. If you feel you don't and you feel there's a good chance of rejection, you underbook or you don't even rebook. Or number three, you abdicate responsibility and hope that your front of staff or your reception team are going to handle this for you. They'll handle the rebooking for you. Now, all of those situations result in poor outcomes for your patients, poor results for your business, and it leaves you playing from a place of fear every day. Fear of rejection. That's the reality. That's what's going on. What you'd really prefer to do though is this. So number one, make best practice recommendations every time. Number two, feel confident in all situations regardless of the patient type. And number three, take complete ownership. Now, that way you get the best outcomes for your patients, your business grows, and you feel confident and empowered every day. But how do you do that when you're worried about rejection? Well, you have to eliminate the fear of rejection and the fear of awkwardness. So how do you do that? Look, you could fake it till you make it and all sorts of things like that. Now, I'm sure some of that may be helpful, but here's what I know works well, and has helped over 2,000 of my private coaching clients. The system I give my clients is a 9-step process called the conversion consult. What you need to do is to follow a process in your new patient appointment that puts you in charge and it puts your patient at ease. An important element to include is to lead your patient and put them at ease by mapping out your agenda of how the consult will run, including that you will be having a rebooking conversation. This is powerful because it puts you in a position of leadership and it also frames the conversation and lets your patient know you will be having a rebooking conversation. So that way you've removed the awkwardness up front. And when you do have the rebooking conversation, they're already expecting it because you've already discussed that this would happen. The best part of this is you've reduced the pressure on yourself and it doesn't feel salesy or awkward for your patient. So that is how you eliminate the fear of rebooking patients. Do this and you'll feel in total control and your patients will feel at ease. So create a process to follow that sets up your agenda and it pre-frames that you'll have a rebooking conversation. Hey, if you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to grow your practice. And if you want to connect and find out how we can help you to grow your practice, click the link in the description and book a call. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the other side.